Hello everyone. We appreciate you joining us today as we delve into a deeply important topic. Today, we're casting a light on the different types of elderly people who, unfortunately, live miserable lives. This is a topic that often goes unnoticed, but it's crucial we bring it to the forefront. This video will introduce you to 9 distinct types, each with their own unique set of challenges and experiences. Understanding these types isn't just about categorizing or labeling. Rather, it's about deepening our empathy and compassion and tailoring our care and support to meet the specific needs of our elderly loved ones. By recognizing these different types, we're taking the first step towards improving their quality of life. So buckle up as we start this enlightening journey. Together, we'll learn, grow, and hopefully make a difference. If you find this video helpful and transformative, please do consider subscribing. It means a lot to us. Now, let's dive into the first type of elderly people who live miserable lives. Imagine a person who's lived a long, full life, but now in their golden years they find themselves alone and isolated. This is the first type, the lonely elder. Their days are marked by solitude with little to no social interaction. They may have outlived their spouses, their friends, and even their children, or perhaps their family and friends live far away, busy with their own lives. The challenges faced by the lonely elder are numerous and multifaceted. The absence of companionship can lead to feelings of sadness, despair, and even depression. They may struggle with basic tasks due to physical limitations, and without help, these tasks can become insurmountable obstacles. The quiet of their days can become deafening, leading to a sense of hopelessness and worthlessness. Their needs are just as complex. They require social interaction, engagement, and connection. They need to feel valued, to know that their lives still hold meaning and purpose. They need assistance with daily tasks, but more than that, they need companionship. They need someone to share their stories with, someone to listen to their fears and their dreams. In addressing the needs of the lonely elder, it's important to provide both practical and emotional support. Home care services can assist with daily tasks, while social programs can offer opportunities for interaction and engagement. Simple acts of kindness, like a phone call or a visit, can make a world of difference. But it's not just about meeting their needs. It's about recognizing their worth, their value, their humanity. It's about understanding that they're not just a burden to be managed, but a person to be loved and respected. The lonely elder isn't just a type, a category, or a label. They're a person with a lifetime of experiences, wisdom, and stories to share, and they deserve to be seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Understanding this first type is crucial in providing the right support and care. Moving on to the second type, let's delve into what makes them unique, yet equally important to understand and assist. This type is often characterized by their strong sense of independence. They've spent their lives taking care of themselves and their loved ones, and the idea of needing help or relying on others can be a bitter pill to swallow. These individuals often struggle with accepting the changes that come with aging. They might resist using walking aids, even when they struggle with mobility, or refuse to ask for help with tasks that have become difficult. This resistance can lead to a myriad of problems, from accidents at home to feelings of frustration and isolation. The challenge with this type lies in their firm belief that they can manage everything on their own. It's important to remember that this is a defense mechanism, a way of maintaining dignity and control in the face of growing frailty. It's not about being stubborn or difficult, but about preserving a sense of self. Now, their needs are unique too. They require support, but it must be offered in a way that respects their autonomy. This could be as simple as suggesting tools that make tasks easier, rather than taking over the tasks completely. Or it could involve offering emotional support by validating their feelings and acknowledging the challenges they face. The key here is to strike a balance between providing assistance and allowing them to maintain their independence. It's about working with them, not for them, and understanding that their independence is a crucial part of their identity. It may take some time and patience, but the rewards of helping them retain their dignity and self-sufficiency are immeasurable. By recognizing the second type, we can better tailor our approach to their needs. It's not about changing them, but about changing how we interact with them. So remember, patience, understanding, and respect are the keys when dealing with this type of elderly individual. Let's now shift our focus to the third type of elderly people who often live challenging lives, the neglected. This group is often overlooked, forgotten, or simply ignored by their families, communities, or society at large. Their days are marked by loneliness, lack of support, and a deep sense of being unwanted. This feeling of neglect can come from various sources, be it distant family members, unresponsive healthcare systems, or even neighbors who don't take the time to check in. The challenges faced by this group are multifaceted. They might experience physical health issues, but without the necessary care and attention, these problems can go unnoticed and untreated. Their mental health can also suffer, with feelings of loneliness, depression, and anxiety becoming all too common. And let's not forget the practical difficulties. Simple tasks like grocery shopping, housekeeping, or even preparing a meal can become insurmountable obstacles when there's no one to lend a helping hand. Providing support for these neglected seniors requires us to first acknowledge their existence. It's about making an effort to include them in our communities, to listen to their stories, to show them that they are seen and valued. This can be as simple as a regular phone call, a weekly visit, or helping out with their daily chores. On a larger scale, advocating for better healthcare and social services can also make a significant difference in their lives. Understanding this third type is crucial in providing the right support and care. By recognizing their struggles and stepping up to help, we can bring a touch of warmth, companionship, and dignity back into their lives. Remember, no one deserves to feel forgotten or neglected, especially not our elderly. Now let's discuss the fourth type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the financially insecure. This group of seniors faces the harsh reality of financial instability, often living on meager pensions or savings, struggling to make ends meet. With the rising cost of living, many are unable to afford basic necessities like food, shelter, and healthcare. The challenges faced by this group are numerous and can be overwhelming. They often have to make tough choices between paying for food, medication, or utility bills. In addition, they may lack access to quality healthcare due to high costs, leading to untreated health issues. The constant worry about finances can also lead to mental health problems like stress, anxiety, and depression. Providing support for these financially insecure seniors involves both individual and societal actions. On a personal level, we can help by donating to charities that provide financial assistance or offer free services to the elderly. We can also offer our time and skills, such as helping with budgeting or home repairs. On a larger scale, advocating for policies that increase the pension, reduce healthcare costs, and provide affordable housing can significantly improve their financial stability and overall quality of life. Understanding this fourth type is crucial in providing the right support and care. By recognizing their struggles and stepping up to help, we can contribute to easing their financial burden and improving their lives. Remember, no one should have to choose between basic necessities in their golden years. Moving on, let's delve into the fifth type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the lost ones. These are the seniors who have outlived their friends and family, facing the twilight of their lives with no one familiar around them. They are often forgotten, their stories untold, living in the shadows of society. The loss of loved ones, combined with their own aging process, can make them feel lost and disconnected from the world around them. They may also struggle with feelings of loneliness and isolation, which can lead to depression and other mental health issues. The challenges faced by this group are both emotional and practical. On an emotional level, they might need help dealing with grief and loneliness. On a practical level, they might need assistance with daily tasks or navigating social services. The lost ones often need more than just physical care. They need emotional support and companionship to help them feel connected and valued. So how can we provide support and care for these lost ones? On an individual level, we can offer our time and companionship, listen to their stories and make them feel heard and valued. We can also help them stay connected with the community, such as arranging for them to attend local events or facilitating regular visits to community centers. On a societal level, we can advocate for policies that ensure the elderly have access to mental health services, social services, and community-based programs that promote social interaction. Understanding this fifth type is crucial in providing the right support and care. By recognizing their struggles and stepping up to help, we can contribute to easing their loneliness and helping them find a sense of belonging. Remember, everyone deserves to feel connected and valued, especially in their golden years. Next, we will uncover the sixth type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the invisible. The invisible are those seniors who, despite being part of our society, go unnoticed and unrecognized. They are often the ones living alone, with no direct family, or with family who are too busy to pay them due attention. The invisible are not necessarily in need of financial support. Rather, they are in desperate need of our time, acknowledgement, and emotional support. The challenges faced by this group are often intangible, making them harder to address. They may feel overlooked, unimportant, and irrelevant in a society that often prioritizes youth and productivity. This can lead to a sense of hopelessness and a lack of self-worth, which can be as damaging, if not more so, than any physical ailment. So how can we provide support and care for these invisible seniors? Firstly, it's about recognition. Acknowledge their presence, engage them in conversation, show interest in their lives and experiences. Small gestures like a smile, a wave, or a simple "How are you?" can go a long way in making them feel seen and valued. Secondly, we can help them stay connected with the community. Encourage them to participate in local events, clubs, or societies where they can interact with others and share their rich life experiences. Lastly, advocate for their rights and their place in society. This could mean pushing for policies that ensure their inclusion in community activities or their representation in public forums. Understanding this sixth type, the invisible, is crucial in providing the right support and care. By recognizing their existence and valuing their contributions, we can help them feel seen, heard, and appreciated, ultimately enhancing their sense of self-worth and well-being. Now, let's discuss the seventh type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the forgotten warriors. These are the seniors who were once the backbone of our society. Teachers, soldiers, nurses, engineers, and many others who served in various capacities. They have given their prime years in service to society, but now, in their old age, they feel forgotten and unappreciated. The challenges faced by this group are unique. They often grapple with a sense of loss of their identity, loss of their purpose, and loss of the respect they once commanded. They may feel disheartened to see how their years of service and sacrifice are now overlooked. This feeling of being forgotten can lead to a profound sense of loneliness and depression. So, how can we provide support and care for these forgotten warriors? Firstly, we need to honor and recognize their contributions. This can be done through public acknowledgements, awards, or simply by listening to their stories and expressing our gratitude. Secondly, we can help them find a new sense of purpose, encourage them to share their experiences and wisdom with the younger generation, perhaps through mentoring programs or public speaking engagements. This can help them feel valued and respected once again. Lastly, ensure they have access to the social and medical services they need. Many of them may suffer from health issues related to their years of service, so it's crucial that they receive the care they deserve. Understanding this seventh type, the forgotten warriors, is crucial in providing the right support and care. By acknowledging their service and helping them find a renewed sense of purpose, we can bring joy and fulfillment into their lives once again. Moving on, let's delve into the eighth type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the silent sufferers. These are the seniors who bear their struggles in silence, often out of fear, shame, or a desire not to burden others. This group includes those who may be suffering from chronic pain, mental health issues, or hidden struggles such as addiction or abuse. The silent sufferers may not openly express their distress, making it difficult to identify and address their needs. The challenges faced by this group are complex. They often deal with a combination of physical, emotional, and social struggles. Their silent suffering may lead to isolation, depression, and even a higher risk of suicide. It's important to remember that just because someone doesn't voice their struggles, it doesn't mean they aren't there. So, how can we provide support and care for the silent sufferers? Firstly, we need to create a supportive and non-judgmental environment where they feel safe to express their struggles. This could be through regular check-ins, open conversations, or professional counseling. Secondly, we need to be proactive in identifying signs of hidden distress. This can be done through regular medical checkups and by educating ourselves about the signs of mental health issues and other hidden struggles. Lastly, we should provide them with access to the right resources, such as healthcare services, support groups, and helplines, which can offer them the help they need. Understanding this eighth type, the silent sufferers, is crucial in providing the right support and care. By creating a safe and supportive environment, being proactive in identifying distress, and providing access to resources, we can help alleviate their silent suffering and improve their quality of life. Finally, let's explore the ninth type of elderly people who live miserable lives, the resilient yet vulnerable. These are the seniors who have shown remarkable resilience in the face of life's adversities, yet remain vulnerable due to their age and circumstances. They may have survived wars, endured poverty, or overcome personal tragedies. Despite their strength, they are often susceptible to loneliness, health issues, and financial insecurity in their old age. The challenges faced by this group are multifaceted. They often grapple with a sense of loss of their youth, loss of independence, and sometimes loss of purpose. Their past experiences may have left them with emotional scars that have never fully healed. They may also struggle with physical health issues and the fear of becoming a burden to their loved ones. So, how can we provide support and care for the resilient yet vulnerable? Firstly, we need to acknowledge their resilience and honor their life experiences. This could be through listening to their stories, validating their feelings, and showing them the respect they deserve. Secondly, we need to address their vulnerabilities. This could involve providing them with adequate health care, financial support, and social connection. Lastly, we should empower them to maintain their independence as much as possible, while ensuring that help is available when they need it. Understanding this ninth type, the resilient yet vulnerable, is crucial in providing the right support and care. By acknowledging their resilience, addressing their vulnerabilities, and empowering them, we can help improve their quality of life. This brings us to the end of our exploration of the 9 types of elderly people who live miserable lives. To conclude, we've discussed 9 types of elderly people who live miserable lives. We've delved into the unique challenges and needs of each group. From the isolated and lonely to those in poor health or with limited mobility, each type has its own set of struggles that can make life particularly hard. We've also touched on those who are financially insecure and those who have suffered the loss of loved ones, who often carry a burden of grief and worry. Not forgetting the elderly who feel a lack of purpose, those who are neglected, and finally those who are abused, each living a life far from the comfort and peace they deserve. It's crucial to understand these types, as it helps us provide the appropriate care and support. Each small step we take in this direction can significantly improve the quality of their lives. Thanks for staying with us throughout this video. Remember, your understanding can make a world of difference in the lives of the elderly. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, take care.